With the fucking beast here, aren't I? Okolie!
No, let me not rush up here. We're done here. That's the end of the time.
How are you?
I'm alright, man.
How's things going?
Going right, just training hard. Back to spar now. So yeah, that's it.
Has got over the media buzz around you, obviously, since you announced you're turning pro with Mr. Eddie Hearn?
Yeah, people just stop caring after a while. You just gotta keep giving them more. So hopefully, I'll be fighting soon. So the excitement will get going. Once I start fighting regularly, keep the excitement going.
So you're looking for, obviously, your debut, proposed date for it is on that Anthony Collar card, is that right?
Yeah. That's
in Manchester,
yeah.
So and a small bill to start on.
Yes, that's right. I mean, to be honest, I feel like I train so hard, as boxers we all do, but you're training hard, so you want to be sort of rewarded. So my reward is getting to box in front of a lot of people on exciting bills. So while I'm running in the rain, in the cold early mornings, doing my weights, doing my boxing, the whole time I'm like, okay, cool. There's a reason that I'm doing all of this, so that's why I'm excited about big bills and stuff.
What advice have you been given since your decision to turn pro? Since you've announced it, who's given you advice and what have they said to you?
Just the overall advice is just keep training hard, don't take your eyes off the prize, and just believe and work hard. So I said, so it's pretty much the same things from the amateurs or just any competition. Just keep working and believing.
Have you sort of mapped out sort of a fight plan for this year where you sort of maybe want to be this time next year, should we say, in 12 months' time?
I mean, the plan is to have 8 fights or more within the next 12 months from the moment I start fighting. So I want to train hard enough to be able to do, I don't know, like a 8-10 rounder by next year. So if that proposes as a title, it proposes as a title. But in the next year, I want to be conditioned and just ready to go anytime. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's sort of my aim. Obviously, because I believe I have the ability. Obviously, I need experience, being in the ring to get myself to that level. But I feel like I have the ability to already be like at least British champion. European. Obviously, I have aspirations of being world champion. But I just need to be conditioned and robust enough to be able to do the 10-12 rounds.
Definitely. I mean, you're a good place with Matchroom and Eddie to sort of make that a strong reality.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, being with Matchroom, like obviously there was a lot of decisions to be made. I was always leaning towards Matchroom, but the thing that I realised is that since being on Matchroom, the doors are open to as many shows as I want to do. Do you know what I mean? So whenever I want to fight, say I got a little injury now, I can box in 6 weeks. I know there's going to be a show there. Or if I get a knockout in round 1 and I feel like there's more I need to do, I'm able to be out in the next 4 weeks if I wanted to. So being with Matchroom, the amount of shows they have, the amount of exposure, it's good.
Let me just quickly ask you about a huge fight next week at the O2. Well, someone you'll obviously be keeping an eye on, cruiserweight Tony Bellew, world champion cruiserweight Tony Bellew, who's going up to heavyweight to fight David Haye.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this fight, Lawrence?
I'm extremely excited. Thank you to Matchroom for getting me some tickets. If I'm going to be honest, I feel like it's a big ask for Tony Bellew because Haye, as a cruiserweight, was extremely destructive and has now moved up to heavyweight. Bellew is probably the best cruiserweight on the planet at the moment right now. So it's interesting because if this was a few years ago, you would think, okay, Haye's going to basically destroy him. But where it's a case of the inactivity from David Haye, Tony Bellew's been in hard fights, he's conditioned for it and ready to go to war. So it's going to be interesting. So I don't think it's a foregone conclusion, but I'm leaning towards Haye, like pretty much everyone else is. But Tony Bellew's been shocking a lot of people lately, even myself watching him. So yeah, it's interesting.
But you believe it's a big ask for Bellew?
Yeah, I do, yeah, if I'm honest. Yeah. But he's with Matchroom, so I think he's going to win.
Yeah, you got to learn to play this sort of sitting between. All right, well, listen, I'm going to let you crack on with your training. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you very much for IFL TV, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you ahead of your proposed debut?
So before we carry on, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Lawrence_TKL, and follow Penny Boys Official on Instagram. Thank you.
All right, we're going to dissect the Penny Boys one day and get to the bottom of what this is about, because I'm hearing it, but I'm not really listening to it. So
the food's coming soon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Go on, crack on.